Oh, there you go.
It's recording?
Yep.
Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 858.
Damn.
I'm your host, Matrix Load 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Greetings and salutations.
What's up, Larry?
Greetings and glory. How are you?
All right, so, Scott, you saw the trailer to The Mummy.
Yes.
What'd you think?
The first half, up until everything up until the when the birds flew through the window, I loved. Was excellent. Everything after that, I'm sorry, crap.
Right.
It's pretty much, it reminds you something of like they're trying to mix Mission Impossible.
Right. That's what I thought. The first thing I thought.
War of the Worlds. That's all it pretty much is.
The sarcophagus or whatever it looked like, Little Red Riding Hood's big basket in the middle of the plane.
Yeah.
How stupid does that look?
Oh, dear.
You
have to understand, Larry, this is the first movie of the Universal Monsters cinematic universe.
If this is I'm sorry, if this is what they're going to put out as their debut one, then go with Frankenstein or the Wolfman.
Look,
The Mummy.
we already have a Universal Monsters cinematic universe, and it's the Abbott and Costello series. We don't need another one.
Yes. Hey, I would rather go back and rewatch that movie than see this trailer again.
I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't see the trailer yet for one reason, is I don't watch trailers anymore. I just don't. Because I think they give away way too much now. But hearing this, I'm so happy I don't do this anymore.
The funny thing was, years ago, we did a Cast Everything show, and they said that it's going to be 13 movies in the cinematic universe. And this is one of 13.
Are there 13 Universal Monsters?
No, but they're going to do like House of Dracula, like Dracula versus Wolfman versus whatever.
Oh, for God's sake.
The old school battles and everything. But here's the thing. Right? They put Russell Crowe in this movie.
As Jekyll.
Makes absolutely no sense why he's in this movie with the Mummy. And you know he's going to have his own movie, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So it makes no effing sense at all. And supposedly Chris Evans is Dr. Jekyll and Russell Crowe is Mr. Hyde, supposedly.
That would be hilarious to see Chris Evans in this universe.
That supposedly is what the case is.
It would be a strange... Are you saying it's a strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Yeah.
That is Hyde.
It's weird. So... Again, originally they were kind of hinting that maybe Dracula Untold might have been the first movie, and then that movie.
That was another movie. It started.
They're like, oh no, that's not the first movie. The Mummy is. But meanwhile, they had intentions that it might be.
I got to be honest with you. Dracula Untold was not really as bad as I thought everyone said it was.
I liked it.
I thought it was okay. Okay.
Yeah, it started off being good, and then near the end, it was like,
still a better Dracula than the Van Helsing Dracula.
Yeah, that guy. Oh God, that was the worst Dracula I've ever seen.
And yet, that Van Helsing movie was really good.
But that was the worst Dracula, and I said that.
All dragged down by him. Mm-hmm.
Horrible. All right, so getting back with the video gaming.
Oh, okay.
What's with the Tomb Raiders going on?
Well, I mean, it's enjoying the best success in the series ever so far. I mean, it just got released back to the PS4. It's making good money. Like I said, I was so sure of its success that what I originally thought Uncharted, Chloe's story was, I thought that was a reveal of the third Tomb Raider game. That's what I thought it was. But I didn't. But then I remembered it's only been out a year, and I was like, "Oh wait, no, that wouldn't be right."
So now the Tomb Raider we know is rebooted from the originals.
Correct.
And how many games do they have out? Two.
It's Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Okay.
I have no doubt that the next one will probably be revealed either this coming E3 or next E3. I have no doubt. This series has rejuvenated itself to the likes of which I don't even think Square thought that it would be that successful.
Okay.
And ironically, Joe, you know, with the success of Deus Ex, which the new one I heard was really good, the success of Tomb Raider, and I'm going to say moderate success of the rebooted Hitman, there's really only one major series left from Crystal Dynamics to reboot, and you know what it is. And I don't want to get my hopes up, but, you know, it's the last one.
Yeah.
Yep, it's Legacy of Kain. Unless they want to kick us all our Legacy of Kain fans in the crotch and make it Gex.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right.
Right.
Who's what was the other game? The Croc. Remember?
Oh yeah, Croc.
Was that them too? Did they?
No, that wasn't them. But I don't think it was them. I don't think so.
Right.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Croc. The only other game I remember from being from Crystal Dynamics, I believe this was by Crystal Dynamics, but it wasn't. I don't think it was popular enough to become a mainstream title. I think it was Akuji the Heartless. I think that was the other one that they did. I'm not sure if that was them. Please excuse me if that wasn't them.
What's going on with Silent Hill? We're done or what?
Like I said, it's the same thing with everything in Konami right now. I have no freaking clue. I have no earthly clue what's going on. The only thing I know is that they're making Metal Gear Survive, whatever the hell that is.
Now, Contra, that was Konami also?
Yes, it was.
Oh, God, you killing me.
I know.
I remember the first one for the...
killing me, man.
The whole, let's do the...
Up.
Yeah, the up, down.
Left,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
BA.
It's up, down, left, right, BA start. That's
Yep, and select start for 2 players.
Yeah. When are we going to have... What was the other game I was thinking about lately? There was another game. Damn it. I'm trying to think with the PlayStation.
I'd love to see Blaster Master come back.
Oh, my God. We are getting Blaster Master back.
Oh.
Yes, they are making another Blaster Master.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Sequel.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, I believe it's going to be on Nintendo, I think. I'm not sure.
Still, I mean...
Yeah. Look it up. I can't look it up. I can't look it up right now because I'm on my phone. But with this, but yeah, check it out.
When are they gonna bring Pitfall back properly?
I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame. I think that's the last thing on anybody's mind. But I think if Pitfall comes back, it's going to be as like an arcade, like a PSN or Xbox Live game. I can guarantee you that much.
I mean, the Pac-Man had some success with the Pac-Man 256.
Exactly.
That's doing well on the thing. Oh, and when's the Mario game coming out from the mobile networks?
Not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure when they're going to be mobile networks, but I know. Huh?
This month is supposed to be a Mario game, right?
Is there?
Yeah.
I'm running right under my radar. But then I'm not a mobile person. You know, I steer clear of mobile games, to be honest.
My favorite thing I play every single day is still Temple Run 2.
Oh, my God, Temple Run.
Let me tell you something. I beat everything there is to beat, right?
Uh-huh.
And then when I found out there was nothing left, I got so upset I contacted the creators. I emailed them. I'm like, what's the story, dude? And I'm like, you need to create new maps. This is how nuts I was, right? I'm like, what do you mean it's over? What do you mean it's over? I've been playing this for years. What do you mean it's over? Sure enough, I said, you need to do a sandboard. And guess what? That's what they did. They can do stuff.
Nice.
So I'm like, thank God. I mean, because that thing, it's like, you know, for years you have the memory on that.
Sorry, sir. I think you've had enough. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
Yeah, I was crazy with that. I'm like, dude, are you kidding? Like, that's what am I going to do now? I'm not playing Candy Crush, so what am I going to do? You know.
I don't know. I've been playing, actually, you know what I've actually been doing? I'm sure you heard about, you guys play Diablo at all? Diablo 3?
I play
I've been playing the VR with the VR for the kids we were playing.
Oh, okay. Well, they just announced at BlizzCon that they're bringing back the Necromancer, and if you guys don't know about me, it's the Necromancer to me is my favorite RPG class of all time. So it's like, you know, you command the dead and everything. And they actually been asking around on the fans like for inspiration for class skills and stuff like that. I'm actually making an entire skill tree for them. I'm hoping to debut it with them. You know, see what they say.
When is that Friday the 13th game coming out?
That should be coming. I think it's next year in the spring. I think.
Thank God for that.
I think I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't been keeping up.
Game been done.
Yeah, I know. It's basically Evolve, but, I'll take
I tell you
that.
right now, once that comes out, you're going to see a Nightmare on Elm Street or a Halloween not too far.
Oh, 100%. I mean, the big rumor is that, and Ed Boon, the creator of Mortal Kombat, is all for this. They want to make a fighting game. They want to make a fighting game of the movie Maniacs. So, throw Todd McFarlane's Spawn in there for the hell of it, too,
Throw in Ash.
Ash of Evil Dead, Pumpkinhead,
everybody.
Crow,
Pinhead,
yeah, Pinhead, Eraserhead,
all of them. Scream,
Big Head,
Creepers, all that.
I actually just watched Jeepers Creepers. I gotta say, Jeepers Creepers, that movie, the first movie, pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched it. Oh yeah, the first Pumpkinhead was so good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got the second one because we're idiots that way.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I never saw it all the way through.
I mean, I got to see the Phantasm, the new one.
Yeah.
Finally. But, now maybe J.J. Abrams is rebooting it. I'm not sure.
You know what? I'm probably in the minority here, but you know who I want to see what I would love to see in a horror game, but I'll never get it because I don't think anyone knows who he is. The Warlock from Julian.
I remember that.
Oh,
I love Julian Sands as the Warlock.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
He did 2 movies, and then they replaced him to be somebody else in the third one.
With Bruce Payne. What in God's name is wrong with you?
Thank you. Thank you about that.
God.
Because that was horrible.
Damn it. Oh, God. I saw him ruin 2 of my favorite. Okay, you know what? Highlander was already destroyed. Don't get me wrong. But when I saw him in Endgame, oh God! And then he did Warlock 3 and messed that up. I'm like, oh, this guy.
I used to like the Wishmaster, and then they screwed that up.
Oh yeah, the Jinn, yeah, Wishmaster.
And they screwed that up.
That'd be interesting. Chucky would be in the game, obviously.
Even the Critters. I like
Critters. All right.
The Krites, they would like the little bowl.
That'd be hilarious. You know who'd be hilarious? Pennywise. That would be hilarious.
He's going to be an It, right? That's going to be the new It.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
The movie.
Get Cujo in there, too.
There we go.
Wait, hold on. I'm cutting out here. Hold on. I'm sorry.
All right.
The movies I would love to see them remake is Blood Rain.
Blood Rain, yeah. I would say any video game movie that Uwe Boll screwed up.
That's why.
Why is it that only Resident Evil is the one that's successful? Everything
because they don't care. It's so low budget. Because the problem is, here's the thing. The Resident Evil movies, the first 2 were just good enough to generate interest. And, games with that low of a movie budget, movies with that low of a budget, you can make a lot of money just on that. You know what I mean?
They made it killing.
Yeah, they were just the first 2 movies were just good enough to be successful and to garner a fan base. Huh?
Isn't that Sony too?
What do you mean?
Well, who owns the Resident Evil games? The movie.
The movies?
Company, yeah. Screen Gems, right? Or
I honestly don't. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I'd have to look it up. Yeah.
Yeah, but now the thing is that the last Resident Evil movie's coming out, and then they're rebooting it.
It makes sense.
So, but I want to
pardon me. What?
Like a proper Castlevania game, like a movie based on Trevor Belmont, Simon Belmont.
Well, the last I heard about a Castlevania movie, and I don't know if this is still the case.
The guy that did Aliens vs Predator was supposed to do it, right?
No, actually, the guy who directed the first Saw, James Wan. Was supposed to do it. And if there's anybody who knows about atmosphere and horror, it's him. So, this guy could... this is assuming he's still attached. I don't know if he is anymore. Right. But, Jesus Christ, to wonder what that movie would be like. That would be amazing.
If they did it right,
yes,
it could be a thing like... It could last longer than Resident Evil movies.
Yes, and I would love to... And I think Castlevania 3 would be the perfect place to start it.
Because you get so much stuff to talk about.
Yeah, you got Trevor, you got Grant, you got Cypher, you got Alucard, you got Dracula.
Right, yeah.
You have the devil, and if you wanted to use this, you have Curse of Darkness. You can use the Devil Forge Masters at that time, and of course you bring in Death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a lot. You have a lot to work with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I definitely want to see, a Castlevania one.
Yeah.
But so now so now we have the Nintendo Switch. That's the next system out, right?
Correct.
And there's no more Vitas, no more, like, Sony's done with the handheld market, right?
Well, they're still supporting the Vita. A lot of the games they announced at PSX were going to be available on Vita.
Okay.
So, you know, like I said, Vita's still not getting the love it should have gotten, but
Right.
There's nothing we can do about it at that point.
What about the Nintendo Game Boys? What are there? What is it? What's the system? A 3DS or something?
I'll answer that definitely. But what were you saying, Scott? I'm sorry.
I said probably the Vita's not going too well. It's because we got these lovely phones that people would rather play on.
Exactly. As for the it's still the 3DS. It's the new 3DS, whatever it wants to be called. It's still the 3DS. It's still the current Nintendo console. No announcement of any new consoles really been made, but you know, I think what they're going for is they want the Switch to be able to do both jobs. So you know, we'll see how that goes. As for the 3DS itself, I mean, it's still making Nintendo a lot of money. It is dropping off, obviously, but now with Pokemon, of course, Sun and Moon, forget it.
Do they really have a lot of games coming out for it, or not really?
For the 3DS, not too much, or rather, not as much as I've been keeping up with.
Right.
But you know, like I said, it's got Pokemon Sun and Moon, and that'll ride it out for the rest of the year and maybe even beyond. So they're fine.
Wasn't there supposed to be another company that was going to put out a system like to compete with Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
wasn't Atari supposed to try to risk everything and just put out something?
That seems to be the prevailing rumor. I mean, everyone keeps saying, Sega's going to come back, Atari's going to come back, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, you know, none of these...
Doesn't Nintendo kind of own Sega anyway now? Or?
I mean, it definitely owns the rights to most of the games that are on Sega, but it's like, here's the thing. The problem is these companies don't have that kind of capital anymore.
Yeah.
You know? That's the main thing.
GT game for destroying...
I can honestly see eventually Atari coming out with something.
I mean, here's the thing. It's like, let's say even if they did have the money to put out a console, I guarantee you that's not going to leave them with any money for third-party support. And in this day and age, if you don't have third-party support, you don't have anything. Just look at what happened in Nintendo's Wii and Wii U.
That was bad.
You know? Yeah. It used to be you could get by with it. Believe me, that was certainly the case.
I got to say that was the most embarrassing system ever because they never put crap out. And then it's just Nintendo putting it out. It was embarrassing.
Yeah. And you know what? The Genesis...
failure, I think.
I'll be honest with you. The Genesis honestly did survive on first party. It did survive on that for the longest time. It didn't have the third-party support Nintendo and Super Nintendo had. Absolutely not. But it still survived pretty well, mainly on its first-party titles. Right. Even Sony, for its for the first PlayStation, it was the first-party titles that really, you know, got everything going. Right. But when they did get those third-party titles, what were the three major third-party titles they got? It was Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Final Fantasy VII, and Metal Gear Solid. Those three third-party titles launched the PlayStation right out of mediocrity and into like, oh god, like that's when it turned Nintendo's head. That's when they were like, oh shit, this isn't Sega. This is someone like this is a whole new ball game here. And then they were overtaken by the greatest console ever created, the PlayStation 2. You know what I mean? So that's just what happened. And then Xbox did the same thing to Sony when they undercut the price. You know what I mean? They said, oh, okay, we'll just offer our shitty system for less than yours. And people will think we're better. And let's not lie to ourselves, people. That's what happened. The Xbox,
I remember
the 360 was cheaper. That's the only reason it outsold PlayStation.
I remember when PlayStation first came out and the games were like this big. The cases.
Oh yeah.
And I had Wing Commander 3.
Oh, nice.
I think Mark Hamill was like what Wing Commander.
That's correct. That's correct.
I was like, this is the greatest game ever. You know, it was like you had to.
I still got my Primal Rage big box case.
Yeah, you have to choose what you were going to say and it changed the outcome. It was cool, actually.
Yeah, that was another that was another legendary Origins title with Wing Commander and Ultima.
4, then it was like and that Warhawk too.
Warhawk was pretty cool. I remember that one. Twisted Metal, Tekken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Twisted Metal, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff. All right. So, other than that, have you seen any movies lately? Have you been watching any shows or anything?
Me,
Girl, anything like that? Flash, Legend Tomorrow, Arrow?
I sadly have not been watching any TV shows except for Game of Thrones.
Gotcha. Yeah, Game of Thrones has been done for a while now. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. It's almost we're getting into the final stretch. 2 more seasons and then it's over.
No, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shorter seasons too, by the way.
Yep.
What about how you doing your book? I know you're trying to put out your own book, right?
Yes, I have been trying very hard. I mean, with the move and everything, I've lost months and months of work because of this move. It's been really bad. I'm still not. That's why I don't have my camera right now because I have I'm surrounded by a pigsty right now of boxes.
Oh, don't worry.
So yeah, I'm working on like I said, I'm working on another book right now, like a little bit of a children's book for I started a new job with a pet care company, and one of our clients unfortunately passed away, and that's what I was writing about. He was a dog that just basically he would just wander around the room, just walk around endlessly, and I was just like, every time I see him, I was like, oh, I guess his great adventure continues. And I went, huh, let me try that. And I was like, I just wrote it as if, maybe he was just going on this great adventure. And I wrote it, and I wanted to write it in memoriam and give it to the parents as a gift. I'm hoping to get it done before Christmas, but like I said, with all the time I've lost, I don't know. It's not looking too likely, and I'm very upset about that.
My book out for Christmas, and I don't know right now because things have been going on at work, also keeping my attention away. So, and as far as the cover goes, we're not there yet. So, like I said, I could be done with my part, but if the cover isn't done. That could delay the whole damn project, and that really sucks. So
I'm sorry, man.
I'm going to be talking to my publisher on Monday and see where we're at, and I got to see if my friend's working on the cover too. So I know she's busy too. You know who she is. So she's busy in your old company there.
Yeah,
working. So all right, I guess that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you, Larry.
All right, man.
Thank you, Scott. And my computer's starting to freeze up. All right. Stay on, guys, after I close out. Take care. Bye.
Sure.